Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario RPG. Last time we defeated Mac and his minions who had invaded the Mushroom Kingdom, and we picked up a star piece along the way, as well as finishing up some errands. Now we're heading to Kero Sewers so we can go visit Mallow's grandfather and help him get back home. But before we go there, there's one thing I want to do, just a little bit of setup. A lot of the enemies in Kero Sewers inflict poison status, so it might be a good idea to pick up some antidote pins, which I'm going to do and equip to my fine friends here. So equip that antidote pin, and that will make it so that you don't get poisoned, which is really good. So now that we're done with our setup, it's time to go to Kero Sewers. This is the entrance. Grandpa says to watch out for below, whoever that is. It's probably a little dark down there, so keep alert. And down the pipe we go. And there's a save block. So in order to go into the pipes, all you need to do is hop on it and press the down button. But make sure you're not holding any other buttons. This note will tell you exactly that, so you can save some time by not reading it. Kero Sewers is not a maze so much as there's a lot of different connecting paths that lead to the same spot. So whoa, wow, that fish just came out of nowhere. But okay, well, that happened. I didn't know they could do that. These rats, my suggestion is to avoid them completely. They don't help. They don't give much experience. They can poison you, and they tend to run away before you can do anything. So, and they also tend to be faster than you are. So, my suggestion is to avoid them if possible. Whoops, which I didn't do a good job of there. And there are a lot. See, there he goes. He's running. And there are a lot of weird ghost-like monsters in here. Whoop! And we got him. HP max, which does man. He ran away. So as you can see, it's kind of, I fought that other guy, but the rat tends to. Oh my goodness! He turned around. Rat funk. Well, we got back that one hit point. And luckily we have our antidote pins, so oops. Mario didn't get poisoned, and I missed my timing on that one. It does seem to give a lot of coins though, so it's up to you. If you need some coins, then maybe it's worth it to take those guys on. Maybe not so much if you have plenty of money at this point. Alright, so what I like to do is try and lure these boos over. Hit this block, because it has a Starman in it. And let's see if we can... Yes, we got all of them. And then, unfortunately, no more enemies show up. Unlike the last Starman. It's kind of disappointing, but what are you going to do? We got some free experience, so that's good. Now here you'll notice this rat, he moves down between this little indentation. Each one of these indentation hides one of those rats. So if you know that, you can jump over all the bad guys before they pop up. If we come down here though, we'll meet the Pandorite, which is kind of like a mimic. It's a enemy in the treasure box. So to fight this guy, don't bother with Fire Orb or Thunderbolt, because he's very resistant to both those types of magic spells. But he is very weak to the jump attack, so just go for that. He's not too bad. He has some mean attacks here and there, but Um, nothing you can... that was bad. Nothing Mallow can... And see, he's already gone. I could just heal Mario up a little bit. And then we get a flower jar for that. And a true form pin, which will come in handy much later. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal up with HP Rain. And then we'll go ahead and use that flower jar to restore our flower points. So as you can see, that's a little workaround, a little trick you can use. If you go through that pipe, you have to go all the way back around to this area. But if you jump from here, you can make it back up. You just have to remember to jump over these guys again and not into the little indentation so you can get trapped. But this is the way we want to go. No, it isn't. What am I doing? I'm getting lost is what I'm doing. That one rat that we didn't fight. Okay. So now we're back on track. What we want to do, I think, is not do that. I think you want to jump across there and make it to that pipe on the other side. But now we have to swim through this massive fish. I don't want to fight you, fish. Actually, it's not a bad idea to fight everything, but you know, I don't need to. I don't want to. This might be easier to make it over there. I'm just gonna fight you. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'll just do it. I'll do what I want. Your poison doesn't affect me. But this isn't too terribly tough. And they didn't run away. Interesting. The good thing about these guys is that they're not too terribly tough. Even though they can be an annoyance. And there we go, we got quite a bit of coins there. And now we can run across here, I believe, and jump over to the other side. So this is the pipe we want. You're gonna have to avoid these guys. And we want to hit this switch. The water has been drained. Oh, and something popped up. I didn't even see that. Oh boy. So I think what I'm going to do, let's get this guy. And then let's use Thunderbolt on these guys. And that did very little. Then again, I doubt Mallow would have done any better anyway. Okay, so this status effect, I forget exactly what it does. And I forget exactly what Lucky does as well. I believe it lowers your attack. But Mallow was still strong enough to take out that boo. And it doesn't last through after battle, it goes away. I'm not going to double, well, sure, why not? Yay, we did it. So we got double coins there. It was kind of worth it just because there was only 4 coins. And that sent us all the way back outside. Great. But at least now we drained the water someplace. And as you can see, now we've got fish that are just flopping all over the place. And we can come down here. Now that the water's drained, there's a pipe we can go in. And that'll take us to another new area with those boos again. That treasure chest up there, you can't get to it yet, not till much later in the game. So just don't worry about it. Here we have a weird looking dude. This must be Mallow. Is that a fire hose or his tongue? Moho! It's a snack attack, and you're it. And I probably should have done it. So I forgot to do this, but you might want to equip the true form pin, which we picked up earlier, because that will prevent against being turned into a scarecrow or a mushroom to status effects that can affect your characters. And that's important because Mallow can change you into a scarecrow, or he can put you asleep, so the wake up pin might have been a good thing to put on as well. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's start with Fire Orb and see how that does. Mash that Y button, and it didn't do a whole lot of damage, but decent enough. Thunderbolt did okay. Ooh, room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? And yeah, that happened. Jump did about the same, so I'm gonna stick with Jump and Thunderbolt. Because what's the point in using an attack that, you know, causes the same amount of damage but costs 2 more flower points than the other one? I don't want to go too crazy with the FP usage though. Stick for a body, head full of straw, give me a scarecrow, rah rah rah! The scroll funk. And there it goes. Mario's a scarecrow. One of the cuter status effects in RPG histories. I don't know. I just find it funny. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think we're all good for HP. Yeah, let's do Thunderbolt again. There we go. Can't stand it. The hunger. The hunger! And yeah, so he's gonna eat Mallow from time to time. And he missed. I'll take that. So the thing about Scarecrow is you can't use items, you can't attack, you can only use special attacks and defend. And since we can't use any special attacks, because since we're out of points, we'll just defend. And now we'll use a honey syrup. And just keep attacking him until he coughs Mallow up, and there it goes. That was scary. Keep it up with Thunderbolt. If you defeat me, you still won't beat me. Beware the flood. What's that supposed to mean? Well, we're gonna find out next time on Let's Play Super Mario RPG. Cliffhanger!